can get there.
Aha! I will get this ball in the croquet spot first. Ah!
Oh, I missed you.
Ah!
Whoa.
Oh! Hello!
Oh, hello.
How's it going?
Aha!
No, you've croqueted my croquet.
I croqueted his croquet.
Well, now that you're here, I think we should start with roll.
Yes, but welcome.
And welcome.
And back.
And welcome back.
Yes, always welcome back.
Yes.
Here to the land of Schuland.
Right.
On the croquet field.
Yes. This was a super important field. The
Yes.
croquet field.
Yes. The great battle of croquet was fought here.
Many times.
Many times, yes. We have another battle to talk about today.
Yes, but before we get to that, let's go ahead and start with roll.
Oh, we need to make sure everyone's here.
Right.
Let's do
So,
that.
Go ahead and grab our roll sheet.
Ah, good old roll sheet.
Perfect.
Ah,
Let's see. Is Ramsey's here today?
Here.
excellent. Is Mummy here?
Is Brendan Fraser here?
Here.
Excellent. Is Imhotep here?
Here.
Is Bella Lugosi here?
Here.
Is Cleopatra here?
Here.
Yes. Is Medusa here?
That's a little north.
Ah. Well, she's a foreign exchange student.
Oh, is the Nile here?
Here.
Is Nefertiti here?
Here.
A crocodile?
Here.
And then we have another foreign exchange student. Is Ra here?
Ra.
Here.
All the way from
The sun.
the sun.
Yes.
Good. Excellent. Oh, Seth.
Can't miss Seth. Is Seth here?
Seth?
No Seth today?
No, Seth.
No.
Oh, it looks like Moses transferred out.
Oh, yes. That does seem to be the case.
He transferred out. Yeah, so he's no longer in our class. He left. But moving on.
Yes. So, today, guys, we are going to be talking about Egypt. And not just any time in Egypt, but ancient Egypt.
Ancient.
And we're going so far back in time. The time is 1200 BC.
Ooh, that is so long ago. I feel like if I lived that long ago, I would have to be in much better shape.
Yeah.
So we should probably stretch.
Ooh, we should stretch.
Oh, before all that history.
Oh, yes.
Makes me tired.
I know.
Excellent.
Definitely.
All
So,
right.
so our first stretch that we're going to do is my favorite stretch.
Excellent.
So first we have to put down our croquet mallets.
All right, putting down croquet mallets.
And down. And-
Excellent. Let's move forward.
Right. So first what we're going to do is take one hand, put it out straight, and take our other hand, and then we are going to bend our fingers backwards just a little bit till we get a little bit of a stretch right here in our forearms. So let's go ahead and count to 10 then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Let's go ahead and change hands. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. Now that we've got our forearms stretched, let's go ahead and stretch out our shoulders by putting our arm across. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. Let's go ahead and switch arms. Switch arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alrighty. Now that we've got our shoulders and our forearms stretched, let's go ahead and get the back of our arms by doing our hand behind our back, and our other hand on our elbow.
There we go, and count it out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So let's go ahead and switch our arms. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. So now that we've got our arm stretches out, let's go ahead and do a few leg stretches.
All right, leg stretches. All right, just take your hands, go like this. Ding, 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 ding. And put them down on your toes.
Ooh, on the toes.
All right, reaching for the toes, make sure you don't bounce. And counting.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Excellent. Slowly back on up. There we go. All right, now we're going to go ahead and do the inside of the legs. So go ahead and make yourself like an A and get your hands ready. Ding, ding, ding. All right, down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Awesome. So now that we are nice and limber and stretched.
Limbered up. All right.
Alrighty.
Now them good and jacks of jumping.
Right, so let us jump our jacks.
All right. Here we go. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is we're gonna start like
An uppercase I.
yes, without the thing at the bottom or the top.
Right.
And then we're gonna turn ourselves.
into an X.
No, a pyramid.
An Eiffel Tower.
It's a pyramid. We're in Egypt.
Oh yes, a pyramid.
A pyramid. Excellent. We're not in France.
No.
All right. So here we go. Ready.
How many are we doing?
10? 10. Like
Awesome,
always.
like always.
Here we go.
Alrighty.
Eyes to pyramids. 1, 2, and 3.
1,
Pyramid.
2,
Pyramid.
3,
Pyramid.
4,
Pyramid.
5, 6,
Pyramid.
7, 8,
Pyramid.
9, 10.
Ah, so many pyramids.
Ooh, those are good pyramids. Now that we've moved our legs a little bit, let's
Alright.
get our arms a little bit in the picture. We're gonna do some front arm swirls.
All right, arm swells.
Arm swirls. All right, so we're gonna do 10 arm swirls forward and
10 back. Here we go. 1, 2, and 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now backwards and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now that our arms are a little limber and we got our legs a little limber.
All right, now it's time for a good full-on jaunt.
Oh yes, so now is the time, if you have a backyard, to pause the video and go take a lap around your backyard. If not, run in place until we get back.
Excellent. I'd like to add one thing to our running this time.
Ooh.
This time we are gonna run like we are in the Sahara Desert, and the sand is so hot that we need to get our feet all the way up. So it's gonna be
Ooh,
high knees.
high knees
So
the
we're gonna
whole
run
way.
in high knees. So just
Right.
like this.
Because
high knees.
the ground is so hot, we have to bring our feet off the ground.
And the sand will eat your feet.
Exactly. So
All right, here we go. On 3, around your block. 1, 2, and 3.
high knees.
High knees.
High knees.
High knees.
High knees.
High
High
knees.
knees. High 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 knees.
Look at this. I caught ourselves an Egyptian kitty.
Ooh, that's super important because yes,
Egyptians loved cats.
they did. They were super important in their culture.
Yes.
Just like cats today are super important in our culture.
Yes, they keep rats from eating your feet.
Yup.
So this is our Egyptian cat.
Yeah, also they're fluffy and nice to pet.
Fluffy and nice to pet. Look at this guy.
Right.
Oh, hi, pretty Egyptian prince. All right. What do we have next in store?
No. Oh, we have to do one more exercise before we move on to talking more about Egypt.
Excellent.
And that is our squats.
Squats. Here we go.
Yes, so remember, put our feet want to be at shoulder width, with our toes pointing forward, and then we are going to bend down like we're sitting in a chair.
There we go. Excellent.
Awesome. Alrighty then. So 10 squats. So we're as low as Mr. Kitty over here.
All right, here we go.
Alrighty, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Awesome. And since it looks like Mr. Kitty over here is in the position to do push-ups, he will lead our push-ups today.
Excellent.
So why don't you zoom on in
zoom into the kitty
to make sure that you have a really good push-up picture.
All right, here we go, kitty. Push-ups on 3.
All right, we're doing 10.
1, 2, 3,
4,
5,
6,
7,
8,
9.
10.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Good push-ups, Kitty.
I especially like the part where he yawned.
That was the best part.
They were so easy he could yawn during them.
Yeah. All right. Oh,
Alrighty. So, let us talk more once again about Egypt.
that Battle of Krakow.
Kadesh!
Oh,
Not croquet.
not
Kadesh.
croquet. The Battle of Kadesh.
The Battle of Kadesh. So the Battle of Kadesh took place in the year 12,074 BC. That's over 3,000 years ago.
Whoa, 3,000. That's a 3 with multiple zeros on it.
Yes. And this battle took place in between the countries of Egypt and the Hittite Empire.
Ooh, the Hittite Empire.
Yes. And the battle took place at the city of Kadesh, where it gets its name.
Ah, not croquet.
Not croquet.
Not croquet.
No.
Okay, I was confused.
And for those wondering, Kadesh is now in the modern day Lebanon.
Ooh, Lebanon.
Yes.
With those trees.
Exactly.
And them green eyes.
yes. And Lebanese people.
Yes. Excellent. Moving on.
Yes. So, who led the Egyptians? Well, that was the pharaoh Ramses II.
Ramses the Second.
He was super important because one of the major things that he made sure happened in his empire was that they wrote things down.
Writing things down.
I know, it's a new concept.
Whoa, it's brand new. I remember we were just drawing cave paintings on the wall yesterday.
Right, but now we have something called hieroglyphs.
Hieroglyph.
And with those hieroglyphs, those are symbols that represent words.
Ooh.
And so, what makes the Battle of Kadesh so important to us, it is the very first battle where tactics are written down and told to us about afterwards.
Wait a second. They didn't just grab all of their weapons on one side and grab their weapons on another side and run at each other to find out who won?
No!
Whoa, that's what we did in the caveman days.
Yeah, so we got smart. And one of the craziest things that they did in this battle was this is the biggest chariot battle of all time.
Our chariot? Those are those things with wheels pulled by horses.
Yes, so normally they'd have 2 horses and an entire long body to fit those horses, and then there's a spot for people to ride on.
Ooh, riding on.
Yes, and we're gonna go over that in just a little bit.
Excellent.
But before we get to that point, there was between 5,000 and 6,000 chariots at this battle.
That is a lot of wheels.
Yes, it is. Now, if every chariot has 2 wheels and 2 horses, how many horses were at this battle?
10,000!
And how many wheels?
10,000!
That's a lot of horses and wheels.
That's so many horses and wheels.
Right. So, one of the silliest things about this battle was at the end of it, there was no clear winner. Egypt didn't win, and the Hittite Empire didn't win. So, really, there was almost no point to this battle, historically, other than the fact that it is the first one that we have the tactics of, and it is the oldest known chariot battle that we know of.
Ooh. Oh, I was just thinking. The homework this week is to make your own chariot or draw your own chariot.
Well, good thing we already drew a chariot.
Yeah, last night we stayed up really late and we drew ourselves a very small chariot. Would you like to guys see our very small chariot?
Yes.
All
I
right,
think they would.
Come all the way on up here and see our chariot. Well, Captain Crow goes on over there. So our chariot that we have drawn is right. It's actually coming right around over here, as you guys can see.
Yes, we spent a long time drawing this chariot.
Yes, we drew this with wood.
Yes.
Oh, go ahead, back up so you can see the whole little chariot right here.
Yes.
Oh, look at this
perfect.
chariot.
It is an amazing chariot.
We drew it with wood.
Yes. It was
And-
very well drawn.
And drills.
Yes. Instead of using colored pencils, we used drills.
Yes, drills and wood.
Yeah. Right then. So, your homework is to label the parts of the chariot.
Yes, and you can draw it, or if you want to craft your own and make one, I have known people to make them out of Legos or popsicle sticks. However you want to make your own chariot. But it's very important that you label the different parts on the chariot. So Captain Crow, what are those parts?
So first up here, we have this cross beam right here where the horses would be attached to, and that is called the yoke.
So a horse would go in here like this.
Right, and then another horse is on this side.
Horse!
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 So make sure you
Hey!
guys draw and label your horses as well, and make sure that they're attached to the yoke.
Yes.
And it is super important that your horses attach to the yoke, because that's the part that they attach to. Next, we have this really long pole right here, and it is called the draft pole. This long pole is the draft pole.
The draft pole.
Yes, if you've ever heard of a draft horse, it is because they were used to pull things, and that is where the draft pole gets the same name from.
Excellent.
Awesome. Now we have this box here where people stand in. Go ahead and stand in the box.
All right, standing in the box.
This box
standing
here
in the box.
is called the carriage.
The carriage.
So this whole thing right here is called the carriage.
Woohoo! Carriage.
Awesome. Now, does everybody see where our bow is held on? This beam right here is super important that we have attached it to, and that is our crossbar.
A crossbar.
So that bar is super important because this would be the only thing that the driver has to hold on to because seatbelts weren't invented yet.
No seatbelts on this baby.
No, so you would just have the crossbar to hold on to while you rode. Now, we have two more pieces we need to talk to, which of course are the wheels.
Oh, look at those wheels. They look like they come off a tricycle.
Yes, we spent a lot of time making tricycle wheels last night. A lot of time. Lots of time. And then those wheels attach underneath through a beam that goes to the other side and attaches the other wheel, and that is called the axle.
The axle.
The axle.
axle.
Awesome. So, now that we have shown you the parts of the chariot, we can go and tell you a little bit more about it. So, as you can see, we have one person standing in the chariot being the driver. Now, I know we made our chariot a little bit small.
It is very small, in fact.
Yes. So, only 2 people could fit in our chariot.
Yes.
Yes. Now, the second person would stand here, and they would be the archer. So,
Ow!
every chariot had an archer attached to it.
And then
Archer.
I would drive. Nay, nay, horses, nay.
Right. Faster. Faster horses.
Into
faster.
battle. Into battle. Shoot. Shoot.
Blam.
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 Blam. Nay,
Blam.
horses, go.
Now, the chariot has room for a third
A
person.
third person.
And that would be an infantryman.
an infantryman.
So then another guy would be standing on the back with his war weapon, waiting to hop off once the chariot made it to the front lines.
Ooh. And then we would drive away.
Yes, so what made chariots super crazy in battle is they would never run into the enemy army. What they would do instead is they would make giant circles. Giant circles. Giant circles. Where, at the front of the circle, they would drop off the infantryman, then they would run all the way back, pick up another infantryman, and then take him to the front again. And they would continue to do this for hours. And hours. And hours. And hours. And then everybody got tired and no one won and everyone went home. And that's the Battle of Kadesh.
Yay!
Right. So now that we have seen a chariot with an archer on it, I think we should see an archer shoot from that chariot.
All right. Why doesn't our camera come on over here and watch from this side?
Right. And we shall show what a battle kind of looks like with some turbulence.
Oh, turbulence!
Turbulence.
Turbulence! Turbulence!
Turbulence.
Oh, this is much more difficult with turbulence.
Turbulence.
Turbulence, all right. Here we go.
Turbulence. Blam.
All right, one more. Here we go.
Turbulence.
Turbulence.
Blam.
Bam. Excellent.
Awesome. Alrighty then. So, today you have learned about the Battle of Kadesh, where the Egyptians and the Hittite Empire had the first and biggest chariot battle that we know of.
Ooh, how fun and exciting.
Exactly. Also, you learn the parts of the chariots, and that tonight's homework is to label the parts of the chariot and either make one out of household items or to draw one and label it that way.
And chariots will make you sneeze.
Yes. Also, cats are super important.
Yep, in Egyptian culture.
Yes.
And if you're getting that name wrong, just remember it kind of sounds like croquet.
Right, not croquet, but it is Kadesh.
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 All right. Well, signing off for now.
We will see you next time.
Bye-bye now.
Bye.
Bye-bye.